Hi, I'm Caroline Labor, and in this video I'd like to introduce you to tapping and show you the various tapping points that you can use in a tapping sequence. So the first point is typically used in what we call a setup statement, and that is your karate chop point. So that's at the side of your hand, and it's literally the point that you'd imagine if you were about to land a karate chop. And so what you want to do is use about 3 fingers from the opposite hand and just tap gently on that side of your hand on that karate chop point. And you can just use the one hand or you can alternate, it's completely up to you. And so what you do in the setup is you would open your tapping sequence with a phrase such as, "Even though I feel so angry today, I completely love, honor, and accept myself." And you do this maybe 4 or 5 times. Even though I feel so angry today, I completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I feel so angry today, I completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I feel so angry today, I completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I feel so angry today, I completely love, honor, and accept myself. Okay, so that's our setup using the karate chop point. And if you'd like to give it a go, you can simply go back to the start of the video and just follow along with me. And if anger's not the feeling that resonates with you, then simply replace it with an emotion that's quite dominant for you at the moment. So once we've done the setup, what we would do is actually move through a tapping sequence using the various tapping points. And so I'll show you what they are now. So the first point is what we call the eyebrow point. And that involves tapping with either hand, literally in the center of both eyebrows. Hence why we call it the eyebrow point. And you would just gently tap here between the eyes. Now the next point is the side of the eye. And so we literally tap here to the side of the eye, just where you can feel that bone next to your eye. Now the next point is under the eye, and that's literally here, just underneath the ridge where you can start to feel the bone. And again, you can use either hand, so if this is more comfortable, feel free to use this side of your face. You can actually tap on both sides of your face simultaneously if you like as well. There's really no wrong way to do this. Okay, so the next point is under your nose, and that's literally just above your lip. And then we follow that with the chin, and you would tap just in the cleft of your chin. Now the next point is the collarbone point, and literally this is just underneath the bone that you feel here. Just move down to where you feel a bit of a dip, and this is where you want to tap. And again, choose the side that's comfortable for you and just tap with the opposite hand. So it could be either side. And then we have the point that's under the arm, and that's literally about 4 inches down from your armpit. And for the ladies, this is where your bra strap usually sits. And so just tap gently under the arm. And then the final point is the top of the head. And that's up here, just on the crown of the head. Just tap gently in the middle here. Okay, so they're the points that you would use in a tapping sequence. Now in terms of how to tap, typically I would use 2 sets of scripts. So the first script would be your negative tapping script, and this would focus on releasing the really deep, intense negative emotions that you might be feeling, that might be prompting you to tap in the first place. And so I'm going to continue with the example of someone who's feeling really angry and really let down. And so a tapping sequence and the script might go something like this. So starting with the eyebrow point. I feel so angry today. I'm so consumed by anger. I just can't believe it. Why do people let me down? Why does this always happen? I can't believe this anger. It's just consuming me. I'm so mad I could just scream. It makes my blood boil. Why are people so unreliable? Why can't they follow through with what they say they're going to do? I'm so angry that I got put in that position today. So annoyed. I wish this anger could leave my system. It's just making me so mad and so negative. I can't believe how unreliable people can be. I'm so angry, so angry. I really just wish that this anger could go away and that I could calm down. Okay, so that's an example of a tapping sequence. Now what you want to do here is, before you actually start the tapping sequence, you want to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of how intense your feelings are, with 0 being not at all and 10 being extremely intense. So in that example, I might have been a 9 or a 10 because I think I sounded pretty angry. And so what you want to do is actually continue tapping through that sequence, repeating the same words about the negative emotions until you feel that number come down, and you want to get it all the way down to a 1 and ideally a 0. And you really just want to release those negative emotions out of your nervous system. And then once you've done that, and you'll know when you get there because you will feel a lot more calm and you'll just feel a lot more detached from the feelings that were so consuming when you began the tapping sequence. And so once you are down to a 1 or a 0, then what you want to do is actually move on to a positive tapping script. So one that focuses more on how you would have wanted the situation to be and how you want things to be going forward. And so an example of that, again starting with the eyebrow point, might be, I'm feeling quite tense about the day that I've had, but I acknowledge that sometimes you just have bad days. I'm really grateful for the opportunity that I have to be a leader and to manage a large team. And I acknowledge that sometimes that comes with some pretty big responsibilities. And I know that sometimes people will let you down and it is frustrating, but it happens. You have your good days and your bad days when you're a leader. I'm really grateful that I'm good at managing people and I'm learning to become a great leader, and I'm good at diffusing negative situations. I'm very grateful that I was able to maintain my composure today and that I was able to keep calm even in a very frustrating situation. I'm really grateful for the opportunities that I've been given, and I feel really empowered to make good decisions and empowered to be a great leader. I'm grateful that so many people place their trust in me, and I'm going to keep proving myself as the great leader that I know I am right now and that I'm going to continue to develop to be. I'm so happy and grateful for all the opportunities that have come my way and for those that I know are still yet to come. Okay, so that was our positive tapping round. Now you could continue to do that several times as well, as many times as you want to, and what you want to leave feeling is just very empowered and positive and feeling like you can now move on from the situation and it's no longer consuming you. So now you know how to tap and you now know what the various tapping points are. So I hope you found that useful. And in terms of what you can do going forward, you can either write your own tapping scripts, or if you are feeling intense emotions, simply just tap on whatever you're thinking and feeling in that moment. If you are one of my students, I do offer specific tapping scripts for dealing with very specific circumstances, with regards to particular emotions you might be feeling, and also with regards to blocks that you may have to money. And so feel free to log into the portal and download those. Now, if you're not one of my students, you can simply use tapping the way I've walked you through it today. And if you would like to know more about my courses, then simply visit my website at www.personalempowermentacademy.com. I'm Caroline Labor, and I look forward to seeing you in an upcoming video.